Here it is, the magic of science. Look how the colors paint the petals and create amazing shades. We take a paper napkin. To get rounded petals, we fold it into a square and trim the edges. We unfold the napkin and grab its center. Then we twist it, forming a flower with a stem. We secure the twisted part with tape. We apply different colored dyes to the center of the flower, or color it with markers, and then we place it in a glass of water. The water starts rising up, carrying the paint particles with it and coloring the flower. With sharp corners, the flower will also look very beautiful, and we'll check that right now. And there's no magic here, of course, just pure science. Water can rise up on its own. It's all about the capillary effect. In our experiment, the tiniest spaces between the fibers of an ordinary napkin acted as capillaries. Did you know that you can create a paper bud that will bloom right before your eyes, without any batteries or mechanisms? Just the magic of science. We take thin, colorful paper and cut 3 squares from it, large, medium, and small. We fold the square 3 times to make a neat triangular corner. We cut out any petal shape from it. You can make rounded or sharp edges, as your imagination suggests. We unfold the flower and close its petals. We repeat the process with the second square. We open the flower and glue the smaller flower in the center. We carefully fold the petals inward, then repeat the process with the third square. We should get a neat closed bud, after which we move on to the most interesting moment. We carefully place our folded bud on the water surface and watch. And there it is, a miracle, petal by petal. Our flower begins to slowly and gracefully unfold right on the water. To help it along, you can lightly spray the bud's folds with water from a spray bottle. This will speed up the process. What's the science behind it? The thing is that paper consists of millions of tiny fibers. When they absorb water, they swell and try to straighten out. This force makes the bent petals open up. The thinner the paper, the faster it absorbs moisture and the quicker the bud blooms. This is such a simple and beautiful way to observe an important phenomenon that nourishes plants on our planet. We take a paper towel, fold it in several layers, and cut out small flowers. You can use a pre-made template. Then we cut small strips for stems. We stick our paper stems to a strip of tape and attach a flower to the top of each one. For the experiment, we also need 2 supports made from any available materials, on which we'll secure the tape. We fill 3 bottle caps with colored water and dip the flower stems into it. The result looks mesmerizing. This is exactly how water from soil rises through the finest capillaries in plant stems and trunks. How to create a chameleon flower that will change its color. Science and some materials will help us with this. Open a dried-out marker and pull out the cap. Insert a toothpick between the cartridge and the body wall so it doesn't fall out. Take filter paper. It conducts water perfectly. Fold 2 circles of different sizes several times and cut out any petal shape. Unfold the flower and make a small hole in the center. Cut 2 circles from green cardboard, one large enough to completely cover the glass, and another smaller than the diameter of our petals. Then assemble the flower by threading all the pieces onto the marker. The top cardboard circle will keep the wet petals from losing their shape. Lower our white flower into the first glass with colored water, and watch. The color, as if by magic, begins to rise up the stem and paint the petals. But it doesn't end there. As soon as the central part is colored with the first color, we move the flower to the next glass, and it starts absorbing a new shade. And so on, again and again. Look how gradually our flower transforms into a rainbow masterpiece. If you don't rinse the cartridge with water before the experiment, the first petals will be colored with the marker's original color. This will look very interesting. The secret of this magic is hidden in nature itself. It's all about the capillary effect. Plant stems and trunks have the thinnest tubes called capillaries. Due to surface tension forces, water rises up them on its own to tremendous heights, nourishing every leaf, flower, and fruit. Let's combine the wonders of chromatography with creativity. We take a sheet of paper towel and cut a long, narrow strip. Using water-based colored markers, we draw several circles on it at some distance from each other. With a pipette, we carefully drop a few drops of water into the center of each drawn circle. We observe how the paper instantly absorbs the water, which carries the dye pigments along with it. Look how the colors begin to spread, mix with each other, and create new, completely unexpected shades. After drying, we fold the paper strip accordion style, wrap the center with wire, and twist its ends, forming a neat and springy stem. We carefully separate the layers of our napkin, lifting one part upward. And here it is, our unique flower with 1,000 shimmers and shades that we created ourselves.